Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this chocolate fridge cake. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a small to medium saucepan. Into the saucepan, place in your butter, followed by the sugar. Not forgetting to then add in the golden syrup, followed by the cocoa powder and the chocolate. And then place this on the hob over a medium-low heat. You're looking for it to melt together, but you don't want to burn anything, so you'll want to just take your time. So the lower and more steady you do it, the better your chances of not burning it will be. So while you're doing that, waiting for that to come up to temperature, you can go ahead and place all of your fillings into a bowl. So I'm taking a rather large bowl, and I just add in my rich tea biscuits, which I've broken up roughly as I'm adding them into the bowl. No need to use a rolling pin or anything like that. Then you can also add in some walnuts or another sort of nut that you would like, and not forgetting to add in some more biscuits. And I'm using digestives, I was just using up what I had in the house to get rid of, and then just give it all a brief mix. I know it doesn't really look like I'm doing very much, but I am. So then you can go ahead and take your chocolate mixture, which has completely melted, is smooth, but it has cooled a little bit. Not fully, but cooled for about 2 or 3 minutes. Then add in the vanilla mixer until it's incorporated. Then pour that chocolate over the biscuits and just ensure that everything is fully coated in the chocolate mixture. So you shouldn't be able to see too much of the biscuit. It should all become one solid mass kind of colour, looking a bit more like this. Once it has, you can then go ahead and grab your loaf pan, which has been lined with some parchment paper, and then just transfer the mixture into it. But you'll want to add a little bit first and then compress it down, and repeat the process until you have none left. And this is what I did, but again, you might be different and want to do it your own way, but this is just the way that I would do it. And because it's so simple, once you've got it compressed down and you're happy, you can then throw that into the fridge and chill for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then you can cut it up. But for me, I left it till the next day, as I was doing some other baking this day and I didn't really want to interrupt the flow I had going on. But then, yeah, you can cut it into as many or as few pieces as you would like. This is one of those recipes that's so simple, you can use literally anything you've got. As long as you stick to the weights, you're good to go. And who doesn't want something so simple but a sweet treat at the same time? It just doesn't make sense to me. I cut mine into rather thick pieces, but again, you can cut it into however many or as few as you would like. So here is what mine looked like once it was done. It just looks very similar to a Rocky Road, but there are some differences, and I will leave that in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check it out. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.